Hello again. It's been a little while since the last one. There's been a few things on my mind in the area of spirituality, so I thought it was time I did something else on that. So, yeah, I've noticed quite a lot recently getting emails from people to my own website and sort of Irish Druid Network, which I'm involved in, about, you know, wanting answers and expecting sort of some kind of coherent answer to complex questions that in some cases would take days, weeks, years even to really kind of delve into. It reminds me a bit of Douglas Adams and this sort of what is the answer to the universe, life, the universe, and everything, and the answer is 42. But uh, these kind of questions, you can't really give a coherent answer to. It's something that takes a lot of time and effort. So when someone sends me an email saying, "Tell me everything there is to know about Druidism," or what's the best way to learn Druidism or Druidry, I can't really give them a proper answer because that answer is different for every single person. Spirituality is an individual journey. I'm very much into Gnosticism, so I think you have to find your own path. You really do. And that doesn't mean you can't get help from people. You can't have a mentor or a guide along the way, or friends, or sort of more experienced people who you can talk to who will help you. But ultimately, you really have to do the work yourself. So, I mean, I've seen some ridiculous questions on Facebook. What is the one book I could buy that's going to give me all the answers? There isn't a book like that. That doesn't exist. And you can't get all the answers anyway about Druidism or any form of spirituality just from a book. Certainly, as far as Druidism or Druidry is concerned, you really need to immerse yourself in nature over a long period of time. And there's a lot of study involved as well. And sort of practical, experiential aspects that need to be pursued. So some of these questions are just infantile and just really show a complete lack of understanding and zero insight into what it's about. But then, that seems to be an increasing problem with people just wanting to pay money for courses. I've seen some course online, which was, 650 sterling, I think it was. I couldn't believe the price of it. Oh my God, for a long weekend. I mean, that's about 750 euros, And I'm not saying you can't do courses, but there's an awful lot of carpetbaggers out there who are making fast fortunes that they rely on spirituality for their income. That applies to paganism, Druidism, New Age sort of spirituality as well, all kinds of areas where I'll just go pay a load of money and go on this course and I'm going to be fixed, I'm going to be great, I'll know everything, I'll be enlightened, etc. No, it doesn't work like that. There are specific skills that you might wish to learn, which it can be helpful to go and do a course sometimes. But like when somebody's asking for an obscene amount of money, I'm very much inclined to run in the opposite direction myself. People who are really good teachers, really good instructors, usually aren't doing it for the money. They want to pass on their knowledge. Whereas, a lot of people out there, unfortunately, are just see it as an opportunity to pay their mortgage or pay their rent or to make a big ton of money to put into the bank. And those kind of people are generally best avoided, in my opinion. There are no quick answers. There is no magic bullet. And if you want to spend your life diving down rabbit holes, or I think the metaphor of the Tower of Babel is great. All this striving and competitiveness, wanting to be the best, wanting to get more. Then you get to the top of the tower and there's nothing there except to come back down again. If you're looking to other people to find meaning for your life, an explanation of why you're here and what your life's purpose is, then you're looking in the wrong place. The answer to these questions really lies within yourself, and I suppose the trick is to learn how to understand yourself, how to have self-knowledge, how to know your place in the world and what you're here for. And that tends to come with time and experience. And I think, looking across the internet, looking for answers, I think a lot of people are just horribly disappointed because you're not going to find the answers to the meaning of life on Facebook or on YouTube. You might find a few pointers that can send you off down a pathway that could be beneficial to you, but the fundamental questions that people want answered, you're just not going to get those answers in a soundbite on Facebook or in some asinine meme. And my advice to people watching this is don't even bother trying going down that road. It's just a cul-de-sac. It leads nowhere. By all means, read articles, read books, look at the internet, whatever. You can get so much benefit from it. You can find brilliant books on spirituality, like online, or cheap reproductions of all kinds of wonderful books on mysticism and religion, spirituality, etc. So, I'm not saying the internet's shite and you shouldn't use it, but it isn't a substitute for hard work. It isn't a substitute for self-development or that inner journey that we actually need to take in order to understand our own lives and what we're here for on this planet. So anyway, that's enough rambling for now, but it just annoyed me just seeing this kind of ridiculous behavior from people expecting something where it's completely unreasonable to expect any kind of result. I think that's that way of thinking. Unfortunately, it's a mindset. If you get into that mindset of immediate gratification, then you won't probably get any gratification at all in the long run. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.